All right, welcome to the Thunder Road Show. I'm your host, Doug Johnson, along with my co-host, Tim Thomas.
How's it going, guys?
Thunder Road Show's back.
Yes, we are. We're
Yeah,
back.
Okay.
A little hiatus.
A couple year hiatus. If you don't know what the Thunder Road Show is, we were on air on a local AM talk station for a couple of years, and then we took it just basically live streaming on the internet. We did some shows live from like Eric Anders, friend of the show, Eric Anders.
Very good friend of the show.
Congratulations on the ESPY nomination. Good luck.
Good luck. Voted for you.
Yeah.
And she's a reigning world champion right now in pro stock.
She's got the numero uno on her car
Yeah.
in pro stock. I mean, come on. That's not an easy task.
No, not at all.
So, you know, we used to do the show live from there. Had a lot of fun with that. My son got his drag race started at a show we did. Remember that?
Yeah, that's right.
He
Sure
won
did.
the trophy.
At Erica's pit.
They had a little video game, drag racing
Yep.
game set up, and he won the whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Thunder Road Show. Basically, we previously covered the professional racing scene, NASCAR, drag racing, whatever. This time around, strictly on YouTube, and you know, instead of being once a week, it's going to be once a month, but better quality, more visuals,
Yeah.
more production value. And we're going to cover the grassroots, blue collar kind of racing, grudge racing, no prep racing, which I like a lot. No prep racing, the dig night stuff, street racing, street outlaws. We're going to mention that stuff.
Yeah, speaking of street outlaws, we had to give a little shout out to Kicker, even though they're not one of our sponsors. We'd like you to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, hello Oklahoma from Texas.
Yeah, they have kicker stuff in the
Yeah,
background a lot of times.
you probably have watched their show.
Yeah, so you know, I think what you'll find on this show is that we're idiots, and we're gonna cover tomfoolery and sophomoric stuff and some serious hardcore drag racing. And you know, these guys aren't punks. There's a lot of hardcore racers that are funded by themselves predominantly, and they're taking and put some badass cars on the street.
Yeah, no, and that's what we're doing too. You know, we started off, like Doug said, we started off covering the pro guys. We'll still cover them a little bit, especially our friends like Erica and Spencer Massey's a good buddy of mine. He's really cool, you know, just to hang out with in the pits and everything. And, you know, just kind of talk about those guys. But really, we wanted a show that kind of got back to our roots and who we are and what we're doing today. We're both building cars. Doug will talk a little bit more about his. He's got a 91 Fox body coupe called the El Grudge. He's had it out at the track a couple of times. We're probably going to go back out to RPR this weekend and play around with it some more. And I'm building a 96 Mustang. Basically, they're almost identical in setup.
Similar.
Similar in setup. So
I got a lame ass big block that I took out of a truck and put in there, and put some nitrous on it and try to go tear some shit up. And then we got Tim's car, which is the nice build, which is getting painted and all that stuff. Mine's like kind of like Beater Bomb's car, world famous, from Kansas, Beater Bomb.
Absolutely.
Gets on all kinds of interweb footage. But so this, and then I have my son's car that I built that we've done some no prep stuff with.
Yep.
In the entry level class, the daily destruction type class stuff. But
but hey, that thing will shit and get.
Hey, it runs good, man.
It
runs all right.
Yeah.
It's enough for an 18-year-old.
Absolutely,
for sure.
absolutely.
So
got to teach them, baby steps.
Yeah, baby
all
steps.
walk.
Granted, it has nitrous on it, but yeah, baby steps.
We won't tell mom that.
So anyway, but so what we've got is we're gonna, like I said, the redemption races that Shannon Morgan puts on, the Doomsday stuff. anything that's no prep. Tomorrow night or Saturday night.
Saturday night
is out at Houston Motorsports Park. Alley Cat Sam's putting on a grudge race. We're gonna go check that out and maybe bring back some footage of that. We're gonna cover the grudge scene. Mike Morello's a good friend. Hi, Mike. He's thrashing tonight, getting ready for a big show, House of Grudge show.
Yeah.
He's taking his 14-time. Well, he didn't win 14 of them with that car, but he's 14-time world champion. Taking his La Funda car out there to Holly Springs this weekend.
That's right.
And he's actually going to grudge race some people and show him, he can join in too. So him and Ken Herring.
Ken Herring, we can't forget Ken.
Yeah. From Pinks. Ken was from Pinks and Pinks All Out.
And
Pastime. Yeah, Pastime fame, which I love that show. I wish it was still on. But Speed Network went, and so did
that show.
Yeah,
but yeah. So like Doug was saying, we're going to be covering stuff like that, and we're going to really kind of focus on the local scene and try and really bring it back to the grassroots. One of the things we're going to talk about tonight a lot, because we've got the creator of Dig Night. If you're not familiar with Dig Night, Doug, you want to kind of explain a little bit more about that?
Dig Night happened. It's happened twice, both times here in the Houston area, a year apart from each other, and then the next one is August 1st. And basically, the last one, what happened was the first one they rented a private airport and put on this street race deal, 8th Mile street race, heads up, instant on the flashlight, go. No burnout past the starting line type deal, and this second one was it was permitted and legal, and they had security there and EMTs and all that stuff, and so it was hosted here in Houston, and it was really cool. They did a good job of getting people in and out, but there was no seating, so it was kind of this new one, August 1st. Is going to be at another location. It's going to have better seating. So we'll get to that in a minute when we talk to Faisal.
Yeah.
And basically, they paid $10,000, and David Bird Jones from Fort Worth took out Doc from Street Outlaws in the finals, and it was an amazing weekend.
Yep.
Friend of the show, Paul Brandt from Brandt Electrical, brought the Brandt Energy Pro Mod car. The car's been 420 on a prep track. Come out, tuned it down, and got out there and made it to the semifinals. Mark Banner took a small block naturally aspirated Nova on leaf springs and made it to the semifinals in that.
Good friend of the show.
Yeah, good friend. And, Mark even got in some action with Barefoot Ronnie Pace from Street Outlaws. And, Barefoot Ronnie's been banging the street scene in cars for 20 years, 25 years. Great people, man. They're cool as hell.
Yeah.
And got out there and gave Mark the wiggle, and that little Nova stood up on the bumper, or not stood up on the bumper, but it yanked the front wheels and got out there, and Ronnie had trouble catching him and pulling and reeling him in. So, we got some footage from that stuff. There's going to be footage on the show and at the end of the show that we're going to put on there that if you've got some good footage of your car, some video footage you want to put on it, send it to us, thunderroadshow.com, the Facebook page, Thunder Roadshow, or contact Tim Thomas or me on Facebook. And, we want to show what you got.
Yeah,
so
that's what we're about. We're the face. Not very pretty, but we're the face of the show.
You have a face
really,
for radio, that's for sure.
Oh, you too. Yeah. So, but it's also about you guys. It's about bringing the street racing to the internet and getting you guys some props. Man.
Okay, so Mitch, talking about you guys, we decided to start our own call-out list, kind of similar to what Lumpy started and then the Street Outlaws made famous with their top 10 list, but this list is different. This is the Texas Thunder top 10 list, and it's small tire, 28-inch tall, 10.5-inch wide. It's a list of 10 cars with 2 alternates, and what you got is you can do a call out to move up this list, but it has to be approved by Tim or I, and it has to be at a test and tune session where there's not much prep, or a no prep race, or on a dig night type of deal where there's witnesses and we can make sure we have people there to confirm
And we'd like it if it's video.
Yeah.
Because we're going to use these videos. That way people can't contest, no, it's not right.
We don't need drama. This is
No
a
drama.
fun, gentleman's list. If y'all want to put some cabbage on the side on it, go for it. But and if you don't want a list, just let us know. But I think it's going to be hot because there's some really cool people and some really fast cars on this list. And the number one on this list is Air Force One. Shane Ward, talked to him tonight. He's going to do an interview for the next show. And he's won 4 of the last 5 no prep races. He was in the Kenneth Dale's Redemption 3.0. 29 cars, paid $9,000 to win. Dude is on top of his game.
He's for sure the car to beat right now.
Yeah, for sure the car to beat. Beautiful coupe too. Beautiful Mustang, small block Ford, turbo, and taking down big block Chevy nitrous cars all day long with that thing. So number 2 is the infamous Boosted. Congratulations on the new child.
That's right.
Boosted GT. You're number 2. Number 3 on the list, Tony Thorne. Tony Thorne and Shane Ward. Shane Ward had a first-round call-out at Redemption 3.0, $2,500. Shane took him down. The year before, though, at Redemption 2.0, I think it was, Tony Thorne took out Shane Ward. So, there's some history there. Guy's got a beautiful black 3rd-gen Camaro. He's getting it lined out. He did a big wheel stand at the last no prep race. It didn't. So, really cool car. Next is from the Houston area. Lives out in near Baytown. Lamar Swindle. Lamar's got like a stable of cars, and him and his dad race. The red car's the no prep car now. The black car's the X275 car. He's run that the red car in the 632 Outlaw class, drag radial stuff. He's got it going on. So the red car is the one on the list. The next on the list, Michael Palmer. He's got that blue. He's got a blue. It's not blue. It's gray, green, and silver.
Right.
Hatchback that throws ice all over the track when he runs. So Michael Palmer, you've seen the car. He's from the Spring area, which is close to Houston. Number 6, Cody Jones. Now this is a former NMRA car. It's a black and yellow. It's got like yellow rips going down the side of it. Real beautiful coupe.
Yep.
Number 7, friend of the show, Boosted Ego. Pretty blue car.
Yeah, great dude. He's a good family guy.
Yeah.
Drives, he also races boats.
Yeah, got a big block boat.
So this guy's a true racer.
Yeah, so, and a great dad.
Yeah.
Number 8 is the Gremlin. That's Paul Brogdon's car.
Brogdon.
Now this is, if you've heard or watched Pro Stock and HRA, Roger Brogdon, well, this is his cousin.
Right.
Gremlin. So, number 9 on the list is the Animal. This is Stefan's car. This is a True Street car that could run up this list. He runs the True Street classes at these no prep races, and the car's mean. Black Mustang. He's really getting it done. And then we have the Red Wagon, Reynolds. Now this car, everybody loves this car. Small block Chevy, on gas. Does big old wheel stands at every race. Dude, great guy. This guy's done drag week with this car. Super cool guy, and he gets out there and gets it done with not a lot invested. So
yeah.
I'm sure he's got a lot of it, but it's not it's a street car, man. So
We get the alternate.
we have 2 alternates. So if anybody doesn't want to list or can't compete or whatever, car goes out. And Derek Lewis will be number 1 alternate with the red Nova. He's from the Fort Worth area. He's got a Morgan Sun engine. And then we'll make the 2nd alternate Brett Baker, friend of the show.
Yep.
Brett Baker's got that little he's had that truck, the charcoal long bed truck called Slammer. He had a big block Chevy Mustang before that. Now he's got a little street car, the 572 crate motor in it. That's getting it done.
Yep.
But so that's it. That's our call out list. Small tire, no prep.
Right.
Guys these are serious cars. These aren't little punks. These are some serious contenders.
Yeah, when we put the list together, we like Doug said, we consulted with everybody, people on the list, make sure that they wanted to be on the list.
Made sure they thought it was cool or
yeah.
would be fun. Whatever.
Yeah, it's just for fun for us. We'll have the list, the official list, will be posted up on the ThunderWorldShow.com website as well as the Facebook page. As we talked about a while ago, there are rules. We'll have those rules posted up as well. That way they're in black and white. There's no question on how to move up the list, how to get on the list, and don't make any drama about it. That's all we want. We're just here having fun. That's what you guys should be doing. That's what racing's all about is going out there, build these things, break them, and rebuild them again and make them better hopefully next time.
Yeah, and the way it's going to work is if you're in a car that runs a True Street and you want to challenge and move up the list and the guy's not in your class, call him out for after the event. Clarify it with us. Make sure the guy's up for it.
Yeah.
And then just we'll go from there. We'll make the rules as we go, and we have reserved the right to change them at any time. What we gonna do there is just let us know if you can meet up at a test and tune at one of the tracks that you're at, or you can hook up at the next no prep race or something. Let's try to work it out, make it fair for everybody, and it's not quite the same as the Street Outlaws list, but this will be cool for the small tire guys.
Well, yeah, even like on a test and tune Friday night at Royal Purple, generally, one of us will be out there and we can witness it.
And we have people that can be up in the Dallas area. So.
Yeah, so we have people up in the Dallas area that can do it. So, just keep it fun and lighthearted, and we got enough drama going on in the world.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let's give a call to Faisal right now. See if we can talk to him about Dig Night coming up August 1st.
Yeah, Dig Night's really cool. If you've never been to one of these events, like Doug said, it's a legit street race, and they've got everything from your automatic pro mod guys showing up to the guys with a Fox body with
the 302
in it and a small kit, so a little 150 shot.
He had to charge his phone earlier. I don't know if he fell asleep on me or what.
Thank you for calling Stan Autoworks.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to get that next time.
Yeah.
Or edit this out.
Yeah, we'll edit it out, cut.
Yeah. So
But yeah. So anyway, so let's talk some bullshit now.
Okay.
So who do we want to talk about? Do we want to call the Street Outlaw guys out?
Nah, I mean we didn't.
Because that's overdone.
Yeah, right. What about Glassman Chad Broussard?
Oh, okay.
He likes to stir the pot a lot in the Houston area.
Yeah, he does.
He's threatened to not even take his car out of the garage if he doesn't book in a race before Saturday.
Wow, really?
So keep your shit at home.
Yeah, keep it at home.
But Alley Cat Sam and them are putting on a race at HMP, a grudge race this weekend.
Yep.
Shane Ward's coming down. David Bird Jones, cool guy, man. David's coming down with he won Dig Night. The last one, and took out Doc from Street Outlaws in the finals.
Big win.
And took out
the Street Beast.
Yeah, he did. And then first round call out with the Blazonic.
Yeah.
And Blazonic was having some issues getting down the street or the track or wherever he goes, and so David Bird Jones has been spending a lot of money recently. He's a guy's a professional bracket racer, and took this car and threw some nitrous on it and came down and kicked everybody's ass. And since then he's taken the money, the $10,000 that he won, and reinvested it in the car and put 4 kits on it from Nitrous Outlet.
Yeah, another good friend of the show.
Yeah, and so
well, and that's the beauty of the internet now, is being able to call people out so easily, and we want to kind of open up our Facebook page to that. If you got a call out, somebody in your region, even if it's not one of these lists, call them out on our
Yeah.
Facebook page.
And I got to say too that we've been talking a lot about the no prep small tire stuff. They got all kinds of classes at these no prep races, and no prep basically means they're not putting VHT down. There's no water down. You got to bring your own track prep. You can't burn out past the starting line. So basically, they're using the facility and trying to make it as close to racing at the street
Right.
as possible. And some of these street locations, like the Pad in New Orleans, there's people doing wheel stands there, and it's almost as good as a track service for about 60 feet out.
Yeah.
So these no prep races, they have big tire, they got tube chassis classes. There's just a little bit of something for everybody. And then you got Alley Catch Race has a 580 and a 7.0 index class where you can't run faster than the 580 or 7.0. And then they got grudge racing and a lot of the guys now are doing 2 out of 3 grudge racing.
Right.
They're booking in a race and the best 2 out of 3, which is really smart for some of these cars. Trying to get them down the track, and you put a bunch of money up on one pass, and something happens, you still have a chance to save face and save your redemption and best 2 out of 3, which I love that idea.
No, I think it's great. And that's the beauty of grudge racing, these no preps and stuff, and all the the side cabbage that's being played out and everything, is you don't know what's going to happen on that track any given weekend. Like with Dig Night, who knew that that David Bird Jones was gonna win it against who he went up against. We see Street Beast, we know what the guy's got in it. It can happen. It just and that's the beauty of it.
Like a guy like Mark Banner going out and making a semifinal, a small block naturally aspirated small tire car.
Yeah.
So
Having fun.
So
he's got a Pro Systems SV1 on that, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I've got the same thing on my car.
Well, you bought it. It's not on it yet.
Well, it's not on it yet.
The motor's getting built as we speak. So,
Yeah.
like I said, so we have, we've got a couple of cars of our own that we're going to do some video stuff of, some kind of watch us build it or watch us progress
Yeah.
with the show. If you're interested in checking that out, some pretty cool stuff. We got to give shout out to Madman. He did the suspension on your car and did a great job. Ladder bar, mini tub setup. He's going to do the cage.
Yeah.
So we'll get some footage of that, photos of that as it's happening. Westside Performance here in Houston's building the engine. 489 cubic inch, big block Chevy with a lot of compression, big solid roller cam. Some cool stuff on that car though. It's got a product engineering vacuum pump on it, which a lot of people don't even know about. 5-vein system.
Yeah, it's a 5-vein system.
Cog belt. Yeah, really cool.
Yeah,
so we're gonna do some product demonstrations too, new product stuff.
Yeah.
We are
nitrous outlet. We're gonna be putting the kit, on my car.
Yeah. Gonna give shout outs to Dave Vassar. He's a good guy. He's really got out there and got mixed it up with the people. He stays communicating. He builds a nice product. We'd like to see maybe they come on as a sponsor. That'd be cool.
Hey, we got a Texas Thunder top 10 list that could be sponsored easily by him or anybody, really.
Yeah. So bring it, welcome, looking for advertisers for the show. This is the beta version.
Yeah.
The first one out that's going to be on the YouTube channel, Thunder Roadshow YouTube channel.
Endless plugging, thunderroadshow.com.
Yes.
But yeah, and that's the cool thing. Again, it's just, we're open. If there's a product that you're using that maybe a lot of people don't know about, maybe he's local to you guys, let us know about him. If he's close enough, maybe we'll take a ride up to his shop and kind of go take a look at his stuff. And that's the other thing. The beauty of our show is we're mobile. Tonight we're doing this live, or we're filming it live, on Tim's big deck.
Yeah.
And
the palatial estates of Tim Thomas.
That's right. The palatial estate, the Katy area estate.
Yeah.
But we'll be doing some stuff from our shop. Like Doug said, we'll be shooting some footage from local races. We'll be going up to North Texas. Doug's already gone to Kennendale and Evadale.
And Evadale. Yeah. So
RPR, of course, because it's in our backyard.
Royal Purple Raceway, for those of you who don't know what that stands for.
If they don't know, then they don't know.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, we also got to give a good clean shout out to
John,
yes,
who runs the Friday night Test and
John
Tune
Wood.
session at
Yeah.
Royal Purple Raceway. We're gonna come out there and see it. He's doing a great job. He's really turned around that Friday night Test and Tune street night.
we went out there one night and there were 300 cars out there. And the beauty of it is that is if anybody's ever gone to one of those Friday night events, it ran like a cluster.
Used to.
Yeah, and that's what I said. If anybody's ever gone out there, it ran like a cluster. John kind of got a hold of it, got the right people in the staging lanes, and now that thing runs like a well-oiled machine. It's like nobody even has to get there and think about what they're doing. They moved the tech.
Well, one night we
area.
got there at 9 o'clock and
Still-
made 3 to 4 passes.
Yeah.
And could have round robin the car. We were just goofing off.
Yeah.
Had a good time. So
Yeah, it was great.
Raced James K, his wife's car. Yeah.
yeah.
I got
those are-
beat.
Those are some local guys.
James K, Matthew
Well-
Exner, they're doing transmissions on site. Bring them to you. They'll pick them up and deliver them to you.
Do good work.
yeah.
They do real good work. Oh, and we can't forget our own local guy, Gary.
Oh, Gary Gasky, Gary's Transmissions. He built the AOD in my son's Mustang,
Right.
which has been flawless. I mean, and AODs have not been known for being
No.
the best transmissions, but the thing shifts great. Got a new converter in it, leaps hard,
Yep.
and
He's building our.
he's built the one in the El Grudge
Yep.
Turbo 400 with trans brake, works great. He's building the one for the blue car.
Yep.
So Gary's a racer, also has
Yep.
a S10. It's a pretty quick S10.
It's a pretty quick S10.
Yeah, so we're
It
gonna
will-
find out.
It will go. So we wish him well and give him some props because he's got a good crew over there that's building our stuff, and we trust
I
him.
built it in the transmission of my truck.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot he
And-
did that
and
too.
Big black.
Yeah, big black sitting idle.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so that's kind of the idea behind the show is we're just gonna have a little bit of fun and we'll edit in some other videos and other stuff that we're doing.
Yeah, so at every show we'll have some video footage at the end of stuff that's going on around the country, around the state. Some of it provided by the guys at Dignite. These Jared and Faisal will be going all around the country, video and street race, taking these Hellcats. They have 3 Hellcats,
Right.
and 2 of them have wraps on them that say Dignite, and they're going all over the country, just beating the hell out of them, breaking drive shafts, setting records. One of them, I mean, they were both pretty fast. All 3 of them are pretty fast,
Yeah.
and one's in the shop getting stuff done to it to make it, about 900 of the tires, 900 horsepower of the
Yeah.
tires in a Hellcat.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
shit.
it's crazy.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. We hope you tune in. We're gonna, like I said, this is the beta version. The show will get better and better each month.
Yeah, we got to get back in our group too. It's been a couple of years since we've actually done this stuff, and it was a lot of fun then. We hope to have a lot of fun with it now. And also, one thing that we forgot to mention is on our website. I've already got some of the brochures, the flyers for various races. If you have a race in your area and you want to promote it, send it to me. You can go through our link on thunderroadshow.com. Email me the brochure. JPEG is fine, PDF, whatever you've got. Email it. I'll put it up there under our events page. That way we want to promote the races because that's the grassroots of racing. That's who we are. That's what you are. That's what we want to do and what we want to cover. And the more we know about them, the better we can plan on maybe going out there or having somebody, some satellite, guy that's out there. If you want to provide us footage, we'll take it.
Yeah.
If you got some GoPro on your car and you want to show how you took out one of your competitors in your local market, send away. We'll edit it down and format it and get it up on the website.
What's the email address? ThunderRoadShow@gmail.
No, I'll put up the website email address. Well, actually, just go to thunderroadshow.com and you can find the email on there.
Okay, cool.
There's a link.
Anyway, so guys, get out there, build something, have fun, go race it.
Go race it.
That's
all we want.
Yeah,
Just go
test and
race.
tune or something, man. Just
Yeah.
drag racing is life. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's what we live for.
It's better than being at the office, that's for sure.
Yeah, right. So anyway, this has been Thunder Road Show. Come back and see us. YouTube, thunderroadshow.com, Facebook page, all that stuff will be all over the interwebs.
Yeah.
So, and we'll have more interviews in the next episode. So, thanks a lot.
Peace out.